Hello and welcome back to our channel and welcome to a new video. This week is our last week here in Danang, so we decided to do all the things we haven't yet done, starting with a tour to Cham Island with a friend that we made back in Thailand, Alexa. In true Vietnamese fashion, the tour started at a marble shop so they could apparently sort out the paperwork. After doing a few tours in Danang, we are very aware that this is just a way to convince you to buy things, which is totally fine, but maybe just something to be aware of. After that, we took a very bumpy boat ride from Hoi An to our first island. Now, we thought this trip was just going to be snorkeling, so we weren't too sure what to expect when the guides started walking us around the island, but safe to say it was pretty random.
So this is a museum, but it is just so random and full of fish and turtles that have obviously died, but they're just stuffed, I guess, and put in water. But look how scary this one is. What on earth? This is the most random museum I have ever been to. I'm not sure I'd actually call it a museum, to be honest, because it's literally just this room. But yeah, very, very strange. And probably not the best place to come when the two girls are vegan.
We are back from Cham Island, I'm not actually sure how you pronounce it. We've had a shower and we are now off to get our hair shampooed because we needed to wash our hair anyway, and it's just nice to get a little massage as well. So Cham Island, to be honest, wouldn't recommend it. Right?
Nah.
It wasn't...
It was alright, but like compared to all of the other tours we've done in Thailand and scuba diving we've done, etc. Nowhere near as good.
No. I think we had a good day because we actually met up with one of our indiscreet geese crew who is also in Vietnam at the moment, Alexa. So we had a good time because we were obviously spending time with her. But to be honest, because we just come from Koh Tao, the snorkeling is nowhere near as good as what it was in Koh Tao. So wouldn't recommend that trip. Anyway, let's go and get our hair shampooed. Woohoo!
I have opted for a foot massage instead because going back to my roots, it's my favourite massage. So I'm doing that, and then Lottie's getting her hair shampoo.
Our massages were followed by fireworks. For 6 weeks starting in June, different countries come to Danang to compete in the Danang International Firework Festival. This night we headed to the Dragon Bridge to watch Italy go up against the USA. This weekend is our last weekend in Danang, so we have headed to Hoi An for dinner today. Come to a really lovely restaurant that we like, and we thought as it's our last weekend here, we probably aren't going to be back in Vietnam for a good couple of months, or at least Hoi An anyway, so we thought we'd head on over to here for dinner.
So we are back on the streets of Hoi An. It's such a magical city, this place, or town.
I find that Hoi An kind of reminds me of like a section, as if it should be a section in Disneyland. It almost doesn't seem real. It feels like magical.
But yeah, it's such a magical place, especially at night. It looks amazing at night. Just going to wander through the streets and probably head over to the night market as well shortly, and then head back to Danang. So the only thing about Hoi An is that like is always like, come in here, get a massage, come to my restaurant, come to this bar, buy this. You literally cannot walk 10 steps without somebody asking you to come into their bar or whatnot and give you these pamphlet things. There's only slight negative to it, but it's so touristy, so that's why, you know.
Good morning! It is officially our last week or last 5 days here in Danang. So this morning, it's Monday morning, we have come up to Marble Mountain. This is probably the only tourist attraction that we haven't done yet. So it is extremely hot, but we're still braving it, and we've got to hike up all these stairs to get to the top. I'm not really sure what it's going to be like, but let's see.
So we have made it to the main cave here on Marble Mountain. Bit of a trek, obviously, as we expected, especially in this heat.
Hot, yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty cool. Try and show you around. So there's a couple of like sun rays coming through some of the holes as well, which looks really, really cool. So I'm gonna try and get a little photo done there. Looks like everybody's doing that at the moment. And then we're hoping that there is a viewpoint somewhere. We haven't come across one yet. But maybe we need to walk up to the top of this, which we're sitting inside, and then we can see the view of Danang and stuff, so yeah. We're about halfway. Actually no, I'd say we're about three-quarters of the way.
I think that might be the top. It's so hot.
But it's so steep that our thighs are just burning.
The steps are like big, so it's like a big step up, you know?
But then the weather is so good today that hopefully the view at the top is worth it. So onwards we go. And we have made it. As I said in the previous clip, it's probably worth the view, and my God, is it worth the view.
Wow.
Let's show you around.
Now it's time for a well-earned lunch at one of our favourite places, Mum's Kitchen.
This place never fails to be lovely food. This is Mama behind us. And yeah, we got a banh mi, we got bao buns, got a smoothie bowl. It was amazing. Hello. Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday today, and we are on our morning walk, which has become a bit of a tradition for us more recently. We're gutted that we haven't stuck to this every single day, to be honest, because as I said, it's Wednesday now. On Saturday, we're actually leaving Vietnam for a new country. But yeah, this has become a morning routine for us. Coconut coffee for me, usually an apple juice for Lottie, and then about a half an hour, 45-minute stroll along the beach. This is something we're probably the biggest thing that we're going to miss about Danang. This beautiful beach and incredible weather that has been here in June. Too hot probably, if we had to typically moan. As you might be able to tell as well, the beach is incredibly quiet during the morning times as well. I think probably because it does get so hot, a lot of the locals just avoid it. As you might have seen in a previous video of ours, we were walking along the beach promenade around 6 p.m, 7 p.m, and it was so busy because the sun's gone down obviously, and it's nice and cool. The sea's really, really warm. But yeah, this morning, as you might be able to tell behind me, there's hardly anyone on the beach. So yeah, we're gonna go and find a sunbed now, chill for a little bit before cracking on with some work.
And just like that, our last day came. So we spent it in the best way we know how, in a spa. We happened to stumble across this place, and it ended up being one of the best massages we've had. I would highly recommend it if you're visiting Danang. We've absolutely loved our time here in Danang. In terms of being somewhere as a digital nomad, we really don't think you could ask for a better place. We'll definitely miss it, but for now, it's time for a new country. So join us next week for our weekend in Kuala Lumpur, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you next time.